Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? Let's see here. There we go. So, I was planning to do some more Remnant 2, but apparently there's an update, and so the game is patching at the moment. So I'm going to do a run or two of 20 minutes till dawn. Oh, hey, let's go. Got enough runes, I can just unlock Dasher. Let's go. What does Dasher do? Wait, HP 2? Wait a minute. HP 2? Every 10 seconds, temporarily transform into a deer. While in deer form, you are invincible and deal 100 damage to enemies you run over. Deer form's damage is increased by summon damage and movement speed. Okay. So I know why she has 2 health. She's invincible a chunk of the time. Okay. We'll try it out. There's the new Cyclone Sword weapon, the new Salvo Knife. During reload, perform a spin attack that continuously deals your bullet damage in an area. Tracks enemies as you move. Your shots simultaneously shoot towards every tracked enemy. Tracking occurs more often the faster you move. Well, that seems good. And it's been a while since I've played, so I am not going to jump in on Darkness 15. That is very much a I am playing Spark type strategy. Okay, so the tracking is automatic, and then I just fling it all. Okay. Hey, let's go, deer. That's cool. Ooh, and then when I transform back, I shove them off. Okay, cool. Damage of the knife scales with move speed. Alright. Let's see here. Call down lightning every second shot. Holy arts. After shooting your last ammo, smite nearby enemies. This isn't really a smite setup. Smite might be good with the sword, though. Bullet speed. Not too worried about. I'm curious if I get Ghost Buddy, if he will still be around when I am a deer. Okay, yeah, so we do get to keep our Ghost Buddy when we're a deer. That's nice. Alright. Cool. I like that. Ghost Buddy's cool. Oh yeah, they definitely buffed Ghost Buddy. He feels both more accurate and more aggressive. Frenzy. Summon attack speed. Okay. Hell spawns. Summon attack plus 20%. Your summons inflict burn. Or thunder spawns, which gives them lightning chance. Yo, okay. These are actually pretty crazy. Let's see here. Gain a soul heart every 90 seconds. Gain a soul. So every 90 seconds, gain a soul heart, and you can have a max of 3. So essentially, this is just a spare heart. Yeah. So it's a non-replenishable heart, but it actually is replenishable because it replenishes every 90 seconds. That's not bad. Alright, are the targets auto-populating? Not sure. Yeah, it seems like they're auto-populating. It doesn't feel like it's bound to my cursor, necessarily. Gain a soul heart. Increase the max limit of soul hearts by 2. Or you can get soul powered. Your bullets deal 10% damage for each soul heart you have. I think for the time being, I'm going to need extra damage, so I need to go ahead and start grabbing Pyro Mage. Just so that way I have damage for, like, bosses and stuff. Then again, my, like, being a deer feels pretty good for damage, not gonna lie. Increase burn damage, yes please. Gotcha, so it tracks as I walk. If I just stand still, it doesn't track. If I start walking, it starts tracking. Okay. Okay, so the knife is definitely an interesting way to play. I don't think it'll beat my love for the dual SMGs, but it's pretty decent. these. Alright, Dasher is actually kind of ridiculously tanky, it feels like. Just because I'm literally invincible. Like, that's pretty good. Every second shot shoots out a gale of wind. Gale deals 20 damage every half second. So every 2 seconds, just shoot out a gale of wind. Okay. Is it aimed towards cursor? Or... Looks like it's aimed towards cursor. Yeah, it's aimed towards cursor. Okay. So if I just turn on, like, auto-aim, it'll just start flinging them out. Normally I'm against auto-aim, but seeing as my weapon is literally already auto-aim, I might as well have the tornadoes auto-aim for me. Because why not? Let's see here. Eye of the Storm. Deal double damage to enemies nearby. Gale damage is increased by 5. Movement speed plus 15. Gale's damage is increased by bonuses to movement speed. Okay, yeah. So this is... We're using movement speed to scale damage, basically. Our deer scales off our movement speed. Our tornado scales off our movement speed. Our knife target acquisition scales off movement speed. Alright, so... It seems like the thing that knife struggles with, while it's really good against just like random trash mobs, it feels like it'll struggle versus bosses because it only targets once. Character size 50%. Jeez, okay. 30% movement speed and 30% summon? Sure, but take that. We are now a big deer. Alright, let's see here. 20% dodge. They added dodging to this game? Okay. Dodge and movement speed. Tiny, which is dodge as well. Let's see here. Glare. Enemies in vision range. I don't really care about that, but I'll take soul powered for the bonus to bullet damage based off soul hearts. So that's 20% bonus damage at the moment. Then again, we're only, you know, using our bullets every so often. Alright, yeah, Dasher seems real interesting, actually. I don't typically go for sort of like the movement speed characters, I go for the obliterate everything while standing still type character. But this works. Let's take Dragon Egg. Because we've already got a good bonus to summon damage, because it increases the damage of our deer mode. So might as well get some more summons and really start scaling into it. Okay, auto track knife actually feels kind of crazy. I know they did nerf my dual SMGs at one point because Spark was just honestly kind of overpowered with them, but let's see here. 10% chance to refill ammo, doesn't really matter, but the pickup range will be real nice to have. Just because it makes gaining XP easier. Boss time. Alright, yeah. Knife is not great versus bosses. Luckily, we can just be a deer. Dodge chance cap minus 100. All damage you do is doubled. You instantly die from taking any damage. Oh, holy shit. You instantly die upon taking damage. Yeah, you know what? Since we're invincible for a chunk of the time, might as well, you know? Because like right now, you know, deer mode, completely immune to damage. So the way I see it, that works. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pick up trainer for summon damage, because that'll give us, yeah, more deer damage as well. So our deer mode is now doing like 300, I'm seeing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, why is the barrier not down? I killed the boss. It's starting to make me a little nervous, I can't deny. Okay, there we go. Movement speed, fire rate, or gain a soul heart when you lose a soul heart. Well, I can't take damage or else I'm just dead. So we're gonna go with haste for the movement speed. Just really scale the deer. Pickup range 30%, tempting fire rate 10%. Ghost buddies attack speed is increased by your fire rate. Or I can take frenzy for simply plus 30% attack speed for summons. Ghost friends projectiles inflict burn for 6 damage per second. Also triggers your on hit effects. That's kind of crazy. For now, I'm thinking I want the 30% summon attack speed because we've got dragon now. So we've got dragon, we've got ghost buddy. We've got auto-seeking knives, and we instantly die if we ever get hit, and we are a deer that is invincible for 10 seconds every 10 seconds. Rapid fire doesn't matter for us. Electromage isn't bad. Honestly, just more movement speed. We take blazing speed. Just run with it and make it happen. Because it gives us even more deer damage. And deer mode is the goal, honestly. The fact that we are invincible, and there's also like that knockback, really makes this Christmas Caribou feel really good to play. Let's see here. Bullet damage and movement speed by 10% every 10 seconds. Reset when you get hit. Well, that's the goal. Is we're not getting hit. And we're back to human. This is where we're vulnerable. This is where we gotta be careful. Now we're back to deer. Alright, let's see here. More summons sounds nice, I can't deny. Magic Scythe could be really good. Magic Scythe synchronizing with Curse doesn't really matter to us, but upgrading our Ghost Buddy would also be good. So now we've got our Dragon doing burn, we've got Ghost Buddy doing burn. Ghost Buddy also applies our on hits, which I don't think we really have because I didn't really spec into it. So that part doesn't matter quite as much to us, but... You're dragging against 15 damage every 60 seconds, so we'll get 10 stacks, so that's 150 bonus damage. This ability works even if your dragon's in the egg. Yeah, dragon is a scaling item. Well, scaling summon ability, whatever you want to call it. Scaling weapon. It sucks that we're like halfway into the run when we start getting that scaling, but it is always better to have that than to not have it. So essentially we'll be able to get 150 extra bonus damage on our dragon. The knife's doing just well enough, I feel like. Thunder spawns. Summon attack speed 20%. Your summons have a 30% chance on hit to call down lightning for 22 damage. Might prefer hell spawns for the burn. Then again, they already have burn. So I guess that doesn't matter. So let's take Magic Scythe. Just for the extra level of protection that it gives. Starting to get tougher enemies now. Luckily, our dragon's really good. Ultimately, we're just trying to use our knife to stall for time between deer mode activations, and then just abuse deer mode. Okay, these guys have a lot of weight to them. They were knockback resistant, which is scary. I'm no longer safe at the end of my deer mode. Against that enemy type, anyway. Choose an evolution. Okay, so now our weapon evolves? Okay. Bullet bounce. Bullet pierces converted to bounce. 50% more movement speed and 999 ammo. Move speed plus 30%. Salvo knives damage is increased by bonuses to movement speed. Yep. Wind knife. Yes, please. So now our knife scales off our movement speed as well. We are movement equals damage. Our knives no longer suck. Dasher, dear friend. Summon a dear friend that deals 50% of your deer form's damage. Yes. So now we just have a permanently charging companion. That's amazing, actually. Yeah, Dasher is actually really cool. I like this. The weapon evolution system is something I didn't know about, and I'm so glad I know about it now. Can I kill a tree, though? No, still don't have enough DPS to kill a tree. That takes time. Increase movement speed while Holy Shield is active. Yes, please. Ooh, Holy Shield's not active. I took a hit at some point. Probably from the tree. I probably walked into the tree when I was deer moding it. Scary. Okay. I need to be careful or else I'm dead here. All it takes is one hit to kill me when I'm not in deer mode. Alright, well, we're alright for the time being. Okay, I saw our deer companion. I got very frightened. I thought that was an enemy running at me. Holy shit. Alright, stall for time. There we go. Magic Spear. Summon 2 magic spears that deal 20 damage. Ghost Friend shoots additional projectile. Your bullets deal additional damage equal to 10% of your dragon's damage. Yes. Our dragon's going to deal 150 bonus damage by the end of this, so getting a bonus to our bullets based on our dragon's bullets is really good. Yeah. 180 damage, 200 damage knives. Yeah. Real good. And I do have my Holy Aegis back, which is nice. Yeah, Dasher feels actually kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. The hardest part is keeping track of where I am on screen and making sure I don't run myself into anything. Like, I feel like I'm more of a liability to myself than the enemies are. Mastery, Gale 15. Every 5th shot, launch a fireball. Pulsing summons. Your summons now deal 50 damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. Feed the beast. Increase summon damage by 1% after every 15 enemies killed. 1% damage. So, yeah, I'll just take the 20% and the bonus damage, I think. I just need to get like a magic dagger or something, honestly. If I can get a magic dagger and have that out and about with that AoE effect on it, that would be crazy. I think I've got damage sorted for the boss. As long as I can just be in deer mode at the right time. Guys. Alright. Admittedly, the boss is kind of scary. So I probably should be respecting it. Even though I'm kind of not at the moment. Alright, yeah. When I'm in deer mode, no fear. When I am not in deer mode, nothing but fear. Focus my summon damage there. Whee! Goodbye, Holy Aegis. Walk speed, no. Do not want Tome of Stillness. Bullet damage, bullet size, piercing. Piercing doesn't matter. Dodge doesn't matter. Alright, I guess Tome of Power is the only one that makes sense. Dodge doesn't matter because we can't. Let's see your thunder spawns. Summon attack 20%. Speed. And they have a chance to call down lightning. Might as well. While in deer form, automatically shoot out snowballs that deal 25% of my deer form damage. Okay. One cutter. Magic Scythe deals damage based on movement speed. Yes. Thunder Spawns is actually proccing, like, kind of a lot, not gonna lie. Thanks to our dragon scaling, our knives actually deal decent damage. So we're scaling off the dragon, and the dragon is just scaling damage over time. Extra pickup range. Bullet damage was 10% magic size. Damage is increased by bonuses 2 bullet damage. Actually, yeah, because that means our scythe is now scaling off our dragon, essentially. Power shot, bullet damage, and bonus knockback. Honestly, sure. Because that gives us more scythe damage. A lot of tough enemies coming in now. Okay, and we're in deer. So we no longer care. Oh wow, we can actually bully trees. Let's go. Okay, Stalwart Shield now regenerates in a minute. Well, we only have a minute left, so. Gale's damage, sure. Okay, yeah. Movement speed dasher is pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. But again, anything's kind of viable on Darkness 0, it feels like. I'm not sure how it would be on Darkness 15, but I feel like it'd be pretty good. At least the character would, seeing as they're invincible for half the game, basically. Let's see here. Watch and learn for the pickup range, may as well. 502 knife damage. Let's go. Alright, and GG. Oh wait, there's actually a final boss now? There you go. Hey, there we go. Alright, I've unlocked the watering gun now. And I survived. Tried Overwatch again, forgot that the balancing was ass and got so tilted, Lamau. Oh, I feel you there. Playing Overwatch is, yeah, it's an adventure. How you doing, Vimur? Also, do I have to buy the watering can, or is it just unlocked? Let's see here. Dasher. Oh, I just get the watering gun. Neat. Summon a Spore Flower that deals 40 damage. After shooting Spore Flower 5 times, it launches 7 spores towards enemies. Okay. Sombra hacks while invis. Orisa survives my ult, and Zarya goes to 70 after 1 pick. I'm doing okay. Fair. Sound like you may be definitely a little annoyed about how Overwatch was going. That said, let me check on Remnant real quick. Is it finally done patching? Okay. Still not done patching for the time being. So, I guess we'll do one more run and see if Remnant's done then. Let's see here. I guess Vimurd, you want to take a pick? We got a whole cast of people here, whole cast of girls. Girls question mark. I'll grab whichever one you choose and fling myself at it. It's a wee bit annoying today in general, but my mood isn't bad. Have ice cream? Ooh, ice cream's good. But yeah, we got a whole variety. Short hair girl? Shauna? Or, let's see here. There's also Lilith. She has short hair. Hoster kind of sort of has short hair, so... Are you talking about Lilith? Or... Lilith? Okay. We'll do a Lilith run. Let's see here. Did they add any new runes? No, runes are still the same. If you have exactly one summon, gain 10% summon damage and summon attack speed per rank. Interesting. However, I don't think that beats just having multiple. Okay. Let's see here. Since Lilith is summon focused, I'm going to try Watering Gun. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm going to crank it all the way up to the highest difficulty. Darkness 15. We got this. We'll play it on Forest. Why not? Alright, so we got a flower. Can we shoot enemies with our watering gun? Yeah, so we can shoot enemies, but we can also shoot our watering gun at our flower, which makes it artillery. That's neat. Alright, so it definitely seems like ammo and fire rate are what we want to go for. So that way we can really just get into our flower there. Does this count for 2 shots, I wonder? Yes, it does. Okay, projectile count works for this. Fetch some ice cream real quick? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, wow. Oh, it's because we're actually just shooting doubles, I think. I'm just dumb. Shoot an additional bullet behind you. Let's go magnetism for the pickup range. Wow, enemies are a lot faster. I forgot what it's like to play on high darkness. Fire rate's tempting, but I need the chance for refill, honestly, in the pickup range. If I can get an infinite ammo loop going, then I'm happy. Until then, though, I am scared. And I'm going to try and water my plant as much as possible. Let's see here. Get a ghost buddy. Automatically shoots at our enemy. Yes, please. Thank you, ghost friend. Alright, let's see here. Want to summon damage, fire an extra shot behind us, movement speed, fire rate, or fire rate plus pickup range. Pickup range is something that I'm going to desperately want on a summon setup, especially since I'm kind of low movement speed compared to Dasher. Alright, summon attack speed. I don't feel like summon attack speed will be good. It just will be good. But it's not the most helpful right now because our spore only attacks by us shooting it. Let's see here. And also because it's high darkness, these soul hearts are going to be nice to have. Extra health is always good to have on high darkness levels. We kind of got away with it with Dasher because we were invincible. Well, it was also low darkness, but big reason we got away with what we got away with because the character was immune to damage half the time. Let's see here. 2 magic spears that deal 20 damage. Show me what you got, spears. Do they just auto-attack? Okay, yeah, so they like lunge out from me and go and stab things, it looks like. Yeah, okay. So we got spears. We've got Ghost Buddy. What I really want is Dragon. We need Dragon. Dragon is our ultimate item. Take aim. Bullet speed 30% doesn't matter too much for us. I guess of these options, we'll have to go with Trainer. Just take the bonus damage for the time being. Because we need something to help kill first boss. Alright, there's our first elite. How much damage is our spores doing? About 52 from the looks of it. Okay. Nice. There we go. And we got Necromancer as our first chest item. Yes, please. We now get 2 souls whenever an enemy dies. Let's see here. Best Friend's fire rate plus 10%, and Ghost Friend's attack speed is increased with our fire rate. Sure. Helping out Ghost Friend is awesome, but mostly we're here to buff our own attack speed so we can water the plant faster. We water the plant, so that way the plant kills things, to summon more skulls, to kill more things. Let's see here. Your bullets have a 35% chance to inflict curse. Curse doesn't matter for now. If we can get Ghost Wizard, that would mean that our Ghost Buddy can apply curse for us. But honestly, I'm thinking Fanfire, maybe. Just because that gives us a couple extra shots into the plant whenever we run out of ammo. We are watering this plant with ludicrous efficiency now. Well, maybe not ludicrous, but with high efficiency, which is good. I need haste because haste gets me running gun, which is, it says walk speed. It used to be like aiming speed, which I think is what it still means. Basically, whenever you shoot, you move slower. How much damage are our skulls doing? Let's see here. 11 damage for our spirits. Okay. Well, speaking of Ghost Wizard, there's Ghost Wizard. So our Ghost now applies Burn and our on-hit effects. Now we just need some on-hit effects for him to apply. Seem to be moving decently quick, so that way we can avoid getting absolutely clobbered by the boss. Our damage doesn't feel super high. That was a close one. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Did I manage to choose a good character? Yeah. Lilith is solid. All the characters are good. But, yeah, Lilith's a fun one. Let's see here. Watch and learn, 30% pickup range is probably the way to go. Magic Scythe would get us what upgrades? Wind Cutter, movement speed, we don't really care about that. Hit Inflicting Curse, we still don't care. Yeah, alright, so the Scythe just scales itself. Dark Arts isn't great for us, but it allows our Ghost Buddy, since he's now a Ghost Wizard, to apply Curse. Let's see here, what is this? Soul Knight. Magic Spear gains plus 15 damage every time you gain a soul heart. Yo? Alright, this is the Soul Drain path, which I'm not too invested in. For the time being, I want to level up more. So I need the pickup range, and I need this. Tome of Electro. Bonus reload rate, less bullet damage. When shooting your last ammo, call lightning on nearby enemies. Okay. Bullet damage, don't care. Bullet size, don't care. Piercing, don't care. Fire rate down, we don't want. Tome of Might, plus 1 max HP. Increase all damage by 2 for each max health that you have. All damage by 2 would include our summons, so... Let's see here. How much are the skulls doing? Yeah, skulls are now doing like 16. Cool. Skulls were doing 11, so we are happy. Yeah, this is the highest difficulty in the game, Darkness 15, and we're doing pretty well just watering our plant. However, now that we've cleared first boss, we've got shooters starting to show up, which is going to make it a little hard. Feed the Beast, 1% summon damage for every 15 enemies killed. Yes, please. Summon damage is everything for us, so... It'll be interesting to see what the weapon evolution for our watering gun is. There we go, Dragon Egg. Okay, Dragon hatches in 3 minutes, so Dragon hatches around the 10-minute mark. Alright, it took way too long to get Dragon, but we now have Dragon, which is very important. Because now we can try and start getting the upgrades for Dragon to let it scale. Summon attack speed is tempting, but also Fusillade for even more additional projectiles means we proc our plant even more often. We can water the plant even harder. Spitfire. If we take Frost Mage, that would allow our Ghost Buddy to have Frost. So 1.5 second freeze. Boss enemies are frozen for 0.3 seconds. I think we go for Electric Mage. Let's see if our Ghost Buddy can proc Electro Mage. No, he doesn't look like he's proccing it. But the wonderful thing about Electric Mage is you don't actually have to land the hit. You just have to shoot. Because we're shooting so much into our plant, it is still calling down a lot of lightning for us. Train Dragon, increase attack speed for our dragon. Yeah, I need to scale the dragon somehow. I really want to get the damage scaling for dragon. So I don't want to necessarily be unlocking any more weapons, because those weapon upgrades would get in the way of our dragon getting upgraded. Ooh, okay, wow, they are really closing in on me. Yeesh. Okay, I might actually have to gun my way out here a little bit. Okay. So, Power Spray. Spore Flower's damage is increased by damages to bullet damage, which we don't have. Plus 20% fire rate increases your bullet range, which we don't. We're not using the gun to deal damage, so I think Magic Spray might be the way to go. Today was an interesting day for sure. I went out of town just for cheaper energy drinks, but I got ID'd, and the cashier somehow thought I was 14. How do they do the math that poorly? I mean, it's, you know, it's almost flattering when people think you're younger than you are, but also, what the heck, man? You're just trying to... Also, wait, you have to get ID'd for energy drinks? Here in the States, we just let anybody get those. 17? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh, actually... Let's go Pyromage, so we can start stacking Burn using our flower. It also gives our Wizard Ghost that as well. Yikes. Okay, they are really closing in on me. This is not a comfortable setup by any means. I've got enemies all over me. 15 years old for energy drinks. That's interesting. We don't have like anything like that here in the States. For energy drinks, anyway. Like, we have, I think it's 18 for, no, it's 21 for cigarettes and alcohol, but that's like it. You know, I look younger than 17, but 14, bro? Come on. He actually told you 14. That's brutal. Holy Spear, damage based on health we have. Nice. Alright, so now we got good damage on our spears. Alright, we've got a little bit of breathing room. Not a ton, though. Let's see here. 20% summon damage. Your summons deal 50 summon damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. Dragon Bond, your bullets deal additional damage equal to your dragon's damage. Well, we don't have dragon damage yet, which is a problem. We need dragon damage. Oh god, the skulls count as summons, so they're pulsing for the 50 as well. Oh, we just broke Lilith. I think we're gonna be okay, Vimer. You chose well. We have achieved combo. Can't buy your driver's license till 18. Wait, can't get your driver's license till 18? Wow. Can't smoke till 18. Can't buy alcohol outside of bars till 21 and so on. Short-haired girls seem to once again not have failed. Short-haired girl seems to have once again... Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's working really well, actually. Let's go ahead and get, I guess, Electrobug. We want as many summons as possible, honestly. Summons are kind of our powerhouse at the moment. If we had found a tome of summoning, that would have been nice, but we didn't. Also, dragon has hatched. Alright, we don't have damage scaling for our dragon, but we do have speed scaling for our dragon, which is also nice. Alright, and we are at the slow, powerful enemies now. Okay. There we go, Age Dragon. Alright. So, Age Dragon is every 60 seconds, every minute. Your dragon gains 15 damage. We're below the 10-minute mark, so we're gonna get, like, let's see here, 135 dragon damage by the end, I think. Extra dragon damage, I should say. Before multipliers. Alright, for now, let's try and gather some XP. Let's see here. Actually, probably more than that. 4K, shit's ridiculous. What's dragon damage? Mage stuff? So basically, our dragon shoots a fireball. He shoots this little spray of fireballs, and they do like 30 damage each. And so this is essentially plus 50% to his base damage every minute. And then we can multiply it. But yeah, let's see here. There he is, right above my cursor. That's our little dragon. That's our dude. We got our flower, we got our ghost, and we got our Electrobug. And then we got the skulls that Lilith summons whenever she kills enemies, and we summon 2 skulls because we got Necromancer as our first upgrade, which is really lucky. Well, I mean, it's a 1 in 3 chance, but, you know, really lucky. Sheesh. Okay, a lot of shooters coming out now. I still don't have run and gun, which makes me a little nervous, but we're just gonna have to sort of play around it. Okay, Aegis just got downed. There's a boss on me. Okay. Alright, losing my Aegis is scary. I can now take damage. Speaking of which, I think I just lost one of my soul hearts. Okay. Split fire is tempting. Are those your AoEs? So in terms of AoE damage, we've got the pulses from summons. That's the big thing. We've got the summon pulse. Honestly, let's get Magic Scythe at this point. Magic Scythe is very selfish scaling, doesn't really synergize on its own, but it is a close orbiter, so now I can mostly focus on dodging bullets and shooting my flower. My goal is to water the plant as much as possible. Okay, there we go. Boss is down. Well, Elite is down. Alright, grab that. I'm gonna have to dodge left. Necrophile. Gain 35% movement speed for 1 second when an enemy is killed. Alright, we got a little bit of speed now. We got a little bit of Lilith speed. Scary, scary. Okay. And there's run and gun. So honestly, yeah, we take run and gun. So now we can move at our normal speed while shooting our, ouch, flower. Which I'm not used to, and I ran into something immediately. And again, oh yikes. Oh yikes. Protect me, flower. Oh, this is not comfy. Oh, it's so uncomfy. Oh, knock him back, summons. Oh, knock him back. I beg of you. Okay. Soul Knight giving us plus 15 damage to the spear every time we gain a soul heart is really tempting. Split fire is also tempting. That's just reload rate. Reload rate is also good, but I'm gonna go Soul Knight, and we'll see if we can get some extra spear damage up and running. Currently, my only way to gain a soul heart is by waiting 90 seconds. Oh, it's not comfy, chat. Oh, yeesh. Oh, I hate it. Oh. At least having AoEs is helpful in this scenario. Oh yeah, to be sure. Every 5th shot, launch a fireball that deals 40 damage and inflicts burn. It's tempting. Or doubling Ghost Buddy's projectiles. Yeah. Alright, I think they just bounced into my Holy Aegis. I think I had it there for a moment, but then I just blocked a hit with it, which is unfortunate. Well, I mean, it's good that we blocked, but I want to keep my Holy Aegis up as much as possible. Let's go ahead and intentionally eat a hit, so that way I can gain a soul heart. Because I can only have 3 soul hearts maximum, is the big thing. So I have to keep gaining soul hearts. Forgot to ask how your day was. Today was long and not great, truth be told, in terms of management being management and trying to screw over the general workforce. Oh boy! Oh wow! He just attacks constantly now. Holy shit. Let me through. Okay. Holy crap. Alright, let's try and get to this side so that way we have room to kite. Cost me a lot of hearts, but I had soul hearts to burn, and that is their purpose, is to burn and protect me. Now that the boss is more in the middle, I can focus more on dodging the bullets because I'm not going to be pinned by a tree. Okay, and I walked into a guy. That's on me. Okay, Holy Aegis just ate a bullet for me. I need to just keep using my flower. Just water the plant. Ignore the rest. Just water plant. Plant is love. Plant is life. You are okay with plant. Ouch. Oh, God. Whenever lightning strikes an enemy, there's a chance to refill your ammo. Sheesh. Chat. Is it your boss or your company screwing over? Management specifically. So basically, I open an electronics department. So, like TVs, games, all that kind of stuff is what I run. And so I came in at 6 a.m. There was 2 other people with me. We are scheduled 6 to 3. And we look at the schedule and we see there's a gap. So there shouldn't be a gap. You always want to have someone in the department working. And so pretty much we work 6 to 3, and then the next guy comes in at 5. Came in 30 minutes ago, basically. And so management was just kind of expecting us, scheduled 6 to 3, to just stay till 5. So we all clocked out at 2:50. And none of us are really happy with that expectation being set for us, basically. holy shit, boss is dead. Tome of Might, not great. Tome of Elements, also not great. Tome of Elasticity. Bullet bounce, bullet damage. That's tucked, yeah. Yeah, it kind of is. +1 max HP, bonus damage per max health, sure. Alright, final upgrade. Undead Army, summon damage plus 35%. Finally! Summon attack speed plus 35%. Thank goodness. Extra unpaid hour, 2 hours. Because we clock out at 3 normally. And he wanted us to stay from 3 to 4 and then 4 to 5, so that's 2 extra hours. Oh, we came online, finally. 5% dodge chance minus character size. Bloodsuckers. Summon damage plus 10%. Every 500 enemy killed by a summon drops a healing item. Yo. And we're in a, like, horde section, where it's just a whole bunch of chaff guys. Okay, we're online. (15 to 17). Yeah, basically they were hoping that we would cover from 15 to 17, and we were all just kind of like, no, you know. Is there no way to negotiate? Because I assume that there's not point in striking with only 2 other staff members. Well, you see, we can't really strike, but one of our guys that we have a lot of respect for, he ended up getting moved onto overnights, and he ended up putting in his 2 weeks notice. So now the rest of us are kind of debating similar things. One guy is getting himself transferred to a store a couple cities away because he's also moving. So basically all the people that I respect and work with are leaving, and I don't feel like being the last man standing because they're already trying to overwork us as it is. And I'd rather not. They've been actively, like, cannibalizing our department as well. Like, there was a couple new hires at orientation, and it was like, oh, they're going to be working in the electronics department type deal, and then we have never seen them. Wait, you opened your own department and they managed to... Yeah, so I open for electronics. I come in at 6 in the morning, get the tills, get keys, get everything set up, start doing freight, handle customers throughout the day. Yeah. And they're just like, hey, we know you've been here since open, but could you, like, stay past dinner hours anyway? Basically. You've been here since breakfast time. Could you stay till dinner time? And it's just kind of like, I don't know about that. Yeah, it's like, I got things to do. I am not a lifer who is, like, so dedicated to your company that I'm just gonna let that slide. Let's see here. Honestly, vitality, because we get bonus all damage based on health. You're not made to feed the money. Exactly. And the hilarious part is, you know, somehow I'm the bad guy. I'm, you know, some sort of lazy dude who isn't willing to just dedicate my entire life to them. And it's just kind of like, yeah, sure, whatever, makes you feel better, management. How dare you wake up at 4 in the morning so that way you can, you know, get ready and then come open our electronics department. But has been a leftist country? Yeah, it's wild. Arrow magic, maybe? I think it counts as a summon, maybe? Every 2 seconds, shoot out a guild. It doesn't say summon a guild. But yeah, it's... Yeah. It's wild. Well, Holy Shield is active. I don't even think I've had Holy Shield active. Okay, I have it active at the moment, but I have a bad habit of getting hit on Darkness 15. I think you should try to take a chance to negotiate if that's possible. The hard part about trying to negotiate is even though there's like 500 employees that work at my store collectively, we only have one guy in HR. We all answer to a single man, which is so I think part of the reason for the problems of like, oh, my department's being cannibalized, because basically what I mean is like there's an online grocery pickup, and so we had a guy who was being hired for electronics, but then he immediately got transferred over to online grocery pickup, even though he was on our schedule and was supposed to open with us. And yeah, it's it's wild. Let's see here. Bullets deal 10% damage for each soul heart you have. Sure. Oh, interesting. I pissed off the trees. The trees are actively moving towards me now. I just realized that. That might be a problem. So I don't think you can kill the trees, but you can certainly piss the trees off now. That's the thing. Do they give you... Do they also give only a 2-week holiday? I don't have any just paid time off. I only have what's called protected paid time off, which is we didn't want to give you this, but the government says we have to paid time off, basically. And you earn protected paid time off by working. So in other words, no, I don't just get a 2-week vacation in a year type deal. I can't just set up a holiday. Because I'm not salaried, I am hourly. And that hourly is 14 USD. Which isn't bad. It's technically above the minimum wage, but the minimum wage is like 12, I think. So I'm not above it by much, I'm above it by 2. But yeah. But yeah, it's because I'm not salaried. I'm just a grunt worker, basically. And that's why the guy that I respect, him leaving, is kind of a big push factor for me. How's it going? I'm bitching about work. The usual. Oh yeah, so since the guy that I respect is put in his 2 weeks notice because he can't stand how it's all going. 14 USD isn't bad, but the company is still fucking with that shit. Yeah. Also, we have achieved Necromancy Mastery and Watering Gun Mastery, because that was Darkness 15 with Lilith and a Watering Gun. Let's go. I was sick today? Oh, that's not fun, Glenn. But yeah, I'm honestly planning to put in my 2 weeks. And naturally, my folks are like, oh, don't do that. You've got all these bills to pay. You got to make sure you can afford your rent and all that type of stuff. And part of me's like, yeah, you're right. Like, I do. But also, I know my value as a human being, and I don't need to put up with being abused by poor scheduling. But yeah, so it's exciting. Let's see here. Is Remnant 2 finally... Okay, yeah, Remnant 2's done. Really wish I could help in some way, but I'm 17 with no job. You're fine, man. It is one of those things that simply happens sometimes. Had a killer headache and was punking this morning. You're doing all kinds of punk shit. Kick the trash can over, throw the coffee machine out the window. You know, I get you puking. Yeah, that's no fun, dude. All right, let me go ahead and swap this to a be right back because I'm gonna swap games now that Remnant 2 is finally updated. But yeah, you're fine, Vimmer. It's the standard fare, unfortunately. Graphics driver out of date. For best result, please update to NVIDIA Game Ready driver for Remnant 2. Okay, would you like to visit the following URL to download it? Yes. Fine. Take me to the URL. Damn, the headache gave you a mohawk. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't